Hey, what's up, guys? Footy Manager TV here, and this is episode 8 of season 2 of my Arsenal Let's Play. And more so, we got a lot of information in this series, or this episode, I should say. And if you notice, I've done some other games lately, or not other games, or new series like Ultimate Team with the face cam, that kind of thing. Face cam, it's not going to be in like Football Manager because I find it same reason for it not being in career mode. I find Ultimate Teams are more entertaining. Like game mode and that kind of thing. That's why I'm just going to do on that. And yeah, I think that suits that a bit, like people have done. But anyway, focusing on this with Arsenal. Arsenal here today. We're also in January, or almost in January, I should say. And as you can see, they're 18th of December. Yeah, we're very close. But we've actually made some transfers already. One big one sale, Lucas Podolski. For 10 million, I think it was. If we go to transfer, 10 million. To Inter, so that was a big deal because Podolski is a very good player, but he hasn't really found his way into our team because we have two other very good strikers in Oliver Giroud and Falcao. But I've been like finding him, trying to play him like left wing or right wing as well, but he's not really suiting there because as you can see, his key attribute is like finishing, 19 finishing, and his pace that's solid pace, but yeah, it doesn't really suit to a winger. With only 11 for both crossing and dribbling, doesn't really suit that. So I thought we might as well sell him. And also, I know I have a lot of attacking players, so I'm trying to let go of at least one, and I did that. And I actually have quite a bit of money, but a lot of it need to be spent over 48 months of previous transfers. But we've got plenty there for that. So I'm just buying, I'm just buying regens right now, like Daniel Pinto from Sporting, just under $1 million, only 15 years of age. A fantastic attribute, 16 dribbling already. I fully expect that to be 20 at his peak. Very good mentally. His mental attributes are very strong. Physically, not bad for attacking midfielder. Very good balance. I expect that to improve a lot as well. Hopefully going close to like 18 or something. I should make him as a very good attacking midfielder, which I'm actually going to use if I show my new formation very soon. And also, like I said, he's only 15, but he's played already 4 times for the under-21s and 3 goals. So look, it shows he definitely can score, even though only having 9 finishing. And yeah, he's not bad. He's not too weak for attacking midfielder. Pretty good height. So he's not too small. I definitely like that. I don't really like too much weak players, small players. But then he's a very good prospect. A striker, Lionel Rossi. If there was going to be any regen in the game close to becoming similar to Lionel Messi, this has to be the guy. Similar name, similar sounding name, but the technical attributes is what I'm talking about right here. 15 dribbling, 15 finishing. They're all just really high. Good passing, good technique, penalties as well. He's determined as well. But the only problem I see, his work rate is very low. Well, not very low. Probably low. I would regard 8 low, not very low. Yeah, in between low and medium. Hopefully that can improve so he does good in training, but he's very determined, as you can see like that. So he'll be determined to train to become the best, to reach his potential. So hopefully he can do that. And really, if you look at that, that's really high technical attributes for only 16-year-old, and he's already played 16 times for the under-20s for Argentina. So he's definitely got the potential. And for his team, Boca Juniors, he's definitely doing well, scoring 3 goals and 1 assist in 4 appearances, picking up a 7.7 rating. Or 7.77, I should say. And he is a definite prospect. I don't even have to explain. Just look at those attributes there. And it really showcases how good he is already. And his pace is 15. I suppose when an attribute is not like in the orange, like you don't think it's too much, but it's still 15. It's only 1 away from being 16. So he still actually is pretty pacey. So I definitely have high hopes for him. And I am sort of scouting for more. So you'll see that more into January and... after January as well, trying to sign some good regens for a future. And obviously they're not all going to be in the team. Some of them are, but some I just sell for profit, and that's how I get into the game. And also, like I explained, I know some games I've like starting new careers, that kind of thing, but I like Arsenal because I've been playing them since like FM 2008, so if it was going to be anyone I'm going to have a long career with, it's going to be with Arsenal. And back in the day, like FM 2008, I played like 10 seasons, and eventually, like with my method of buying and selling young players or regen players, I always had a super team, but also my balance was so big because I made so much profit. It was like almost up to, it was pretty much $1 billion or very close to that. So maybe you might notice that me making so much profit, like if I play into like 4th, 5th seasons, and you may see me doing that, trying to play a lot through, because I definitely want to get more into the game, seeing regens develop and show you how to develop them well and correctly with training and that kind of thing. Anyway, moving on, focusing on the league table right now. Not a great start as last season. It's going to be tough to kind of peg back Man City and Manchester United. Manchester United especially being basically, 2 wins away, 6 points away, and they've only lost once. And the main reason to that, they're spending big on big players. The kind of difference we're kind of spending big on young players, but they're buying the superstars already. They bought Lewis Holtby, Nicolas Nkoulou from Marseille. He's a very good defender. Rodrigo, he's superstar in the game, as you can see by his attributes, to replace basically Robin van Persie when he's getting a bit older now. Adam Johnson as well, still very good in the game. Milan Badalj from HSV, Toby Alderweireld from Ajax, and Pierre Olsen. I think this guy's a regen prospect as well. He's natural in like 4 positions, so he could develop into a good player. But I don't want to focus too much on their transfers. But they definitely did spend big, so it's going to be interesting how they finish off the season, because it's going to be hard to get them back. But I just got to focus on my matches, try and win. But when that happened, when I realized I had to win some more matches than them and not lose, I developed a new attacking tactic. As you can see here, very attacking, because I noticed sometime my other formation, it was a bit too defensive and couldn't score when I needed to, and this is what this formation does. It just scores heaps of goals, and hopefully I can show you that. And the best showcase, but it's still not fully fluid, so I went back to my other tactic around these matches here, while it's still getting fluid. But I tried it in the QPR match, and as you can see there, 5-1, just goals scored everywhere. Andre Ayew as well, he's been just inspired for us this season. Like I've always said, a future captain. I see him as a future captain of the team, mostly because of his determination in 18. And he, like I've said heaps of times before, he plays above his age, like more experience. Like I just feel like he plays well on the pitch and does very well. But anyway, I want to move on, and this should be a perfect explanation of this tactic against a team where really expected to dominate against Blackburn, who just been promoted, but they're 7th. They've been doing very well, mostly due to the performances of their attacking players. Also Jordan Rhodes, he becomes into a fantastic striker in the game. As you can see, 8 goals in 11 matches in the league, so he's been doing fantastically. I'm not going to say I'm going to look to sign him, because we've got Falcao and Olivier Giroud, and they're fantastic players already, and I don't really need to change that. And we've got some young prospects, so I don't really... and that's another mistake I had done previously, like a couple years ago probably. I just like to sign heaps of young, even more so attacking players, and it kind of... I had too many players and had to sell, so... Anyway, I think it's time to move on to the match now against Blackburn. Like I said, we're expected to win, and expected to win by a big margin, hopefully to get that goal difference up, and it may be crucial to the end of the season. Also, Bernard, he wants to play more. He wanted to speak with me, said he wanted to play more, so I'm giving him that game time. That's why his morale's very poor, because I haven't really been playing him too much, because Sarabia has been doing well, but he's injured right now, so... Bernard has the chance, and hopefully he can do well. And that's the thing with this new formation. I have all my attacking players here in their natural formations. Like Wilshere playing as a centre mid, that's not his natural position. He's natural as an attacking mid. And I can suit all these, especially Garmash as well. He's natural as a centre mid, not defensive mid, but he's very good defensively. So I put him in a centre mid with a defensive role. So that should do well. Just want to see how it goes in this match. And if you take a look at all the condition here, everything looks okay. We've got Walcott, maybe to bring him off the bench or something like that. Falcao hasn't been in great form. Oliver Giroud has. Actually, I think I'm just going to bring Giroud on, but just because of his form, he's just been fantastic. As you can see, I'm not sure. His finishing used to be 17. I'm pretty sure he improved in that. But if you look at his recent form, last match against Fulham, he scored twice. He's just been in great form, scoring for us. So hopefully he can look to continue with that, and going with this match here, hopefully can score a few goals and bring up the confidence, and not really focus on the league table right now. Just focus on what we need to do. As you can see here, they've got a lot in midfield. That's something like I need to... Hopefully we can dominate in midfield, but they've got 5 in midfield, so it is going to be hard. They've got some good defenders. Grant Hanley, he's got good potential in the game. I'm not sure about him in real life. I know some people don't say he's not as good as he is in the game, but I can't really comment on that because I don't get too many championship matches televised. But anyway, moving on. Actually, I think I have to go back to my tactics because, yeah, I didn't put in the tactic I wanted to for whatever reason. And anyway, yeah, that is the tactic I wanted. So let's go to the team talk. Hopefully that is sets. And yep, that's set in there. We'll give my general team talk. Tell them to be relaxed. But it's sort of slowly and slowly. I'm not getting as good as reactions as I have previously. So like I said, please leave suggestions for other team talks I can use because they're probably used to the same one and it's probably not as motivating as it used to be. So definitely would like suggestions for that, or I may just have to research because I know there's some pages about it. But anyway, let's do some hard tackling on the players that don't have that great of condition right now, but I don't want to overdo it. As you know, it may lead to red cards. So hopefully we can get a positive result here. Would love to score a few goals. As you can see here, there's my offensive formation. But I definitely want to see how good it is before I upload it. But my other tactic seems pretty good. Got some requests, so I may upload it. But I think I may wait till the end of the season because it hasn't been as good as last season, as you saw. But this tactic, I think it could actually be better, even though we won the league, Capital One Cup and FA Cup with the last formation. But I really think this could be better, at least for scoring goals. And when I'm winning, I could easily go back to that formation. But Tater, definite prospect, like I've said. He's a really good prospect. He had like a potential to be a very good French player. I can't remember who it was. But Wilshere, like him in the more attacking position. Bernard, creating chances. And I'm very happy to see these chances. And that's basically the reason why I created this 2-3-2-2-1 formation. Because it's more attacking. I love it when I have heaps of chances in the match. And the other formation wasn't really like that. We didn't have so many chances during the matches. But some matches I did, but I suppose that's just because of having good players and which teams we're playing against. And we weren't dominating possession like this, and that's what I wanted to see. But we still haven't scored, but maybe it's just because of my players still getting used to the tactic, or maybe because my team talks haven't been that good. But when I'm going into a draw, like I've said sometimes before, I just say I'm far from pleased, then it gets a okay reaction. It motivates some players, and it really should lead us to scoring a goal because we were dominating possession in that first half, and we should just continue on with that. And as you can see, we play fullbacks instead. That definitely shows being more attacking, minded. And sometimes it may concede goals, but we look to keep most possession. Vermaelen, and it's a pretty good corner tactic as well. Vermaelen scoring his first of the season, and hopefully can start to score some corner goals as well. As you can see there, Vermaelen just making that run to near post, was being marked, but really he was always going to beat his opponent there. He's just so great in the air. Unfortunately, Garmash getting injured again. I don't know, you probably don't have him in your teams, but he seems to get a lot of knocks. Not injured, but he seems to get a lot of knocks in the matches. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe he just goes into for the ball a lot, and that's the reason. But I think I'll take him off here and maybe bring on someone else. I'm just trying to see who I have as a defensive. I think I'm going to bring on Verratti. He's on loan from PSG. Obviously, just going to switch him up with Tater for him to go in the more defensive role. And yeah, Bernard, he's not really doing too much. I think I'm going to bring on someone else here. Christian Teo. Yeah, I want to give him a chance because he hasn't really had the chance, and I see him as being a prospect. In the new update, he's actually he's listed as a wonder kid, so he definitely has the potential in the new update. But I would imagine in this one, he would still have solid potential, and he should grow to be a solid player for us. And we've got a lot of those Spanish players, so obviously that should help him gel with the team and that kind of thing. With Sarabia being injured at the moment, he's coming back from injury, but we need some players to come in, like Bernard, Christian Teo as well. But we've got heaps of those wingers. That's why I definitely sold Podolski, because we have a lot of strikers as well, and definitely only playing with one striker. But nothing really seems to be happening else in this match, but I'm not too disappointed with that. Because this is naturally attacking formation, but it seems to be very good defensively. So if this formation can be good defensively, it'll be perfect. As we take off Wallace here, bring on Neil Erdley, who actually seems to be, not Falcao, he would do good in right back or right wing back. Neil Erdley, he seems to be doing very good in this wing back formation. As you can see here, getting very good ratings, scored a goal, getting some assists as well. So he seems to be doing very good. And in the matches that I didn't show, I was like rotating this formation. Like I used it at the start, but then when I was winning, I changed it up to the other more defensive formation to make sure I get the win. But I wanted, ideally, I want to get more than one goal in this match. But obviously, 3 points is very good. Vermaelen, obviously their key standout from this match. Jack Wilshere, as you can see, he's definitely flourishing in this attacking midfielder role, getting a 7.8 rating. And that's one thing I definitely want to look to utilise. Jack Wilshere, he's really use his talent as an attacking midfielder, not wasting it as like a defensive centre mid. And here, I'm not sure if this player's just going to pick up a yellow card. And hopefully we can create a chance here so we can make sure we win this match for sure. Because when you're just winning 1-0, you know, they can always just score a late goal. And then you just pick up a point, which is very disappointing. But like I said, Jack Wilshere, Gervinho, unfortunately was a pretty tame finish there. And really didn't test Paul Robinson on that occasion. But as you can see here, formation, this is just dominating the possession right now. And hopefully we can score late. I'm really... Oh, Giroud, can he finish again? He's been on form. Very close there. And we shouldn't concede late here, but who knows what's going to happen in the injury time. As you can see from a free kick, very close there from Gams Pedersen. You know, he's like a set-piece genius. He can score from corners or get assists from corners, score from free kicks. He can do anything. But hopefully we can keep it on late here. Corner, Gams Pedersen, like I said. Very good clear by Vermaelen. He should get a good rating. Definitely should be man of the match. What did I say? Gams Pedersen, he comes in to score the late equaliser in the last minute of the game. And what exactly did I say? Maybe this is not going to be our season. Maybe I should just focus in the Champions League and maybe just settle for a top 4 position, because it's really not looking our season to be league champions. But who knows what's going to happen with Manchester United. But it doesn't look like we're going to score late here. Obviously they scored late and the match should be over, like I said. And that's very disappointing. Like I said, I knew we couldn't really do much from there. We had to score. I just could feel there was going to be a goal from them. And yeah, I'm not very happy with that late performance. And even Vermaelen, who was the man of the match, he was fired up even after a critical team talk like that. So hopefully we still moved up, but it's definitely not what I wanted. I suppose Manchester United, they drew as well with Manchester City, but that could have been an amazing win for us. We could have leapfrogged, or not leapfrogged, we could have gone closer to getting closer to them. So very disappointed with that. As you can see, we clearly dominated with 9 shots on target, 61% possession. So this formation definitely showcases you can score, but we had 2 clear-cut chances, 25 shots, and only scored once. So yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that. Maybe we're just still learning the tactic. I'm putting it down to that. So hopefully, as the season goes by, we can definitely become fluid in this formation, and I definitely think this could be the formation to lead us to winning the Champions League, but we probably wouldn't dominate as much as like someone like Barcelona or Real Madrid, but you just got to see what happens. And yeah, I suppose we didn't go backwards. That's the key thing. Still the same amount of points away from Manchester United and Manchester City, and picked up that 1 extra goal difference, but yeah, Manchester United, they're dominating right now, but I would want to see this tactic score a lot of goals for me. So it was pretty disappointing conceding late. Like with my commentary, you could probably tell that I knew I was going to concede a goal there. We really need that extra goal. And Vermaelen, he's just a superstar right now in his peak at 28 years of age. Yeah, hopefully we can do well. And like in the Champions League, I might as well just show you the results. We played the 6 matches, came first, so we should get drawn against someone fairly easy. I'm not sure if that, that was drawn yet or not. Champions League, no, it's not drawn yet. And Manchester United, we've got them in the semi-final of the Capital One Cup, so more tough matches. FA Cup as well against Coventry. Still want to try and do good in the FA Cup as well, so you got to see what happens with that. But that's it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the win against Blackburn at home, but I'm looking to improve the results, and I'll see you guys next time.